Meghan Markle. We got to talk about this Dodger thing. We have to settle this now once and for all. There's so much drama here.
There really is.
Poor Meghan. I mean, she posted the indoor security cam footage of her and her friend, her best buddy, and Harry in the room too, celebrating the Dodgers' amazing come from behind extra innings Game 7 win against the Toronto Blue Jays. It's mostly her and her friend doing, I have to call it the annoying girl dance while squealing a squeal that I would never associate with a baseball victory. Harry just going, ugh. He makes the weirdest noise. People have gotten so much beef. Here, just
is that a direct quote?
You see, yeah. Listen to this. Watch this footage. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
This is the sound that the coyotes make in my neighborhood when they're ripping a cat to shreds.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the cat's making that sound too,
oh, it's the
by
cat?
the way. Yeah.
Or a small dog. I mean, I hate that sound. It goes, oh. But listen, what they're saying is, the criticism is that the video was staged. I don't think so. I don't think you staged it. Was it performative? Did you know that the security camera was on and you might rip it later and throw it on there because reactions to...
That might be true.
Maybe.
Staged
Sure.
feels weird. That seems like odd for anyone to do because this is not like ooh, gotcha. This is like just them winning the World Series. I was, by the way, at Game 3, 18 innings. I stayed for the full 6 hours and 45 minutes,
wow.
which was, thank you. I just want the thank you, the applause to come down. They were there, I think, that game as well. But I wish I had a quarter of the femininity that Meghan Markle had when she's screaming, because when my team wins the World Series or the Stanley Cup or the Super Bowl, I am like a behemoth of like a fictional character come to life where I feel like I'm a Phillies fan, like ripping apart, like my fiance's greasing the poles just so I don't ruin any of the house. I mean, I'm Brandy Chastaining, ripping my shirt off, cursing, so I have no femininity when it comes to winning. I allot for other people, other women, I guess, to have way more femininity when they scream, because I'm octaves lower than her, for sure.
I mean, Megan rushes over to H, who apparently, H, I like calling him H, who's disappointed. Wait.
I thought
Harry was a Dodger fan.
That's what I thought.
When sitting in front of Sandy Koufax, which we just saw right there at Game 3, right? They're having a nice conversation.
That's a Dodgers hat, right?
By the way, people are mad. Like, how could they be sitting in front of Sandy Koufax? Well, Sandy seems fine with it. They're having a nice exchange.
Yeah, I don't know.
But wait a minute. How is he a Dodger fan there and a Blue Jay fan in the bitter end after Game 7? Was he being polite when the Dodgers gave him the front row seats and the hat, and so he had to just go with it? Or did he correct allegiances after maybe the internet pointed out that Canada is part of the Commonwealth of the United Kingdom, to which you may want to return someday?
You think he didn't know that? I even think H knows that Canada is part of the Commonwealth. Maybe... I got yelled at today for loving the Yankees. Yankees are my number one team, but Dodgers are my second favorite team. So maybe I would switch back and forth potentially. And maybe he's just like trying to play both sides. Maybe he likes to be against Meghan. I don't know. He lives in California, so be a Dodgers fan. You're here now. You have to assimilate. That's you're gonna be here. Let's go. Or you have to be tried and true against us forever. The New Yorkers that always wear the Boston Red Sox hat.
Yeah.
I give them credit because they're getting shamed probably all day, every day, but they're consistent. So all I want is consistency. If you're gonna be Canadian, be Canadian.
Well, and that leads me to Meghan. We're saying Harry's the Blue Jay fan. I mean, there's nothing but photos of Meghan on the internet in Toronto Blue Jays hats.
Wait, really?
Wait, look at my screen.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah. This is incredible. Here, there's more. You want more?
These aren't photoshopped, right?
No, they're not photoshopped.
Okay.
I'll explain, but keep going.
Okay, yeah, I want to see this.
They've got a couple more. I think we have a couple more. Pop them up there, baby. There she goes.
Okay, these are all different hats, which scares me. If it was one hat, it's like, my grandpa gave me this hat when I was like, but this is, now you're buying merch.
Oh, yeah, no, she's got them in every size. But remember this, Meghan Markle lived in Toronto for many years while filming the TV show Suits. 2011 to 2018, she lived in Seton Village, which is a very lovely neighborhood, 3-bedroom little home there. She rented it during production. Her time there is well documented, many interviews and photographs, and that's where she lived before she moved to London to get engaged to H.
Maybe. Okay, let's flip it. Maybe she's a Dodgers fan because she knows, unlike H, that Canada is part of the Commonwealth. And so this is her big kiss off, and she became a Dodgers fan. She converted. Come on, Billy, can't you switch teams?
Yeah, well, that's interesting. No. I mean, listen.
You can have two favorite teams.
Hold on. I'm not going to be fraudulent here. I was never really a baseball fan as a kid. I loved hockey. I loved football. So I was a passive supporter of the Mets in New York. When I moved out to L.A. 21 years ago, the Dodgers is a serious vibe in this town.
Definitely.
And it's the only team I take in my transplanted life of over 20 years in Los Angeles. So I think that's a fair crossover there. But as far as hockey goes, it's the Rangers and it's the Giants, no matter how much they suck, and they both suck.
Well, that's why I've sort of begrudgingly become a Chargers fan this season, I'm just going to say. I'm still Giants all the way, but I have to root for a team that kind of has a winning record. I can't. My constitution.
I'm okay with that. You can have a secondary.
Thank you. Okay, you can have a second. Okay,
but not when they're playing in the World Series against each other.
Well, right. If it was Yankee Dodgers, which it was, it's Yankees. It's always going to be Yankees.
She's getting walloped online, of course. But I want to know this. Is Meghan winning in other areas? I'm very interested in, as ever, the company, right? Someone said, there's a report that she has billionaire goals because, it's not just enough to be an influencer these days. That's nothing.
You're going to be a mogul.
Female founder.
The double F.
Hailey Bieber, Gigi Hadid, Kim Kardashian, Kylie, everybody.
Everybody. Jessica Alba. I mean, if the product's good, it's going to speak for itself. I think eventually the celebrity behind a product wanes if the product isn't decent. You know what I mean?
Oprah's behind it. She just made
That's
today
a big push.
Oprah's favorite things. Is that still a thing? Oprah's favorite things?
I think holiday shopping. That's when I would ever look at it. If it's like a
the
good
3-pack,
book
the preserves
not
3-pack.
The 3-pack.
Yeah, that's hot right now. Oprah says this is a must. Now, of course, this is all the Montecito Mafia.
Right.
They all live up there together. They stick together. Meghan is debuting some products in a new bookstore that's in town, probably owned by a friend of the, in the Mafia.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a little bit of a Martha Stewart-y type of emulation, desire,
Goop.
mimicking. Sure, I mean, it's good to have role models, and I love Martha Stewart. So far as I'm concerned, have more Martha Stewarts. But I also feel like the problem with Meghan sometimes is it can come across as a little inauthentic, depending
like the
on
video and
everyone's always going to have something to say. She's part of the algorithm. She is a hot person that everyone is talking about constantly. But is she laughing all the way to the bank and doing really well? Yes, she is.
Is she making money? Because I know they sold out in the beginning, but they only made like 50 things of jam. So anyone can sell out 50 jam bottles.
Right.
But
I mean, she has the show. She has a lot of
the
things.
The show's not good.
I know. We don't know
there
if
won't
it's
be a third
season.
season.
3.
It won't. And by the way, season 2 was just half of season 1.
Right.
They shot one load. They cut it in half. The camera trucks didn't come back. The craft services didn't come back.
You know where I think you make your money, though, when you're a celebrity like that is appearing places.
Yeah.
She gets, I'm sure. Like, you endorse something, you get paid for it. I don't know how she operates. She's so far above my pay grade that I can't even imagine. But is she making money? That she has to be. I mean, otherwise there would be, I would think, some sort of whistleblower, something about how these companies are not doing well. The brand of Meghan Markle seems to be thriving.
If the algorithm rewards, traction and attention,
it does.
Whether it's negative or positive, then she's kicking ass.
She's kicking ass.
I just want to know, can she make the turn into positive, or is she just going to be the villain? Because I don't know. At some point, I'm going to feel badly. I mean, she's probably she's probably a nice person. I mean, I always say this. If I sat next to Meghan Markle at a dinner party, I could probably be like, hold on, hang on. Tell me something real. Tell me something.
Yeah.
I know I could get to her and have like Let down your guard for a second. This stays right here between us. Come on, tell me something great.
Well, I'm sure you
I
could
know I
get
could
her to
have-
do that too. I think you hit the nail on the head with is why it's going to be hard for her to take that turn into positivity is because there does feel this really unattainable quality about her while she's sort of not pretending, but like her brand is kind of like, I'm every girl who likes to host and entertain. And I'm like, but like when I think about that stuff, and I'm a really social person, like that stuff is so intimidating. Just buying the groceries is intimidating. I sort of want her to like break her shell a little bit and be like, I know this is a bitch, but you gotta just, suck it up and move on. Like if she said that and was kind of funny with it, I don't know. That's a brand I would get down for.
I think she should.
Yeah, me too.
She could.